Yo, welcome back. It's Multiverse Media.
Hey.
I know you missed us. We missed you too. I know it hasn't been that long, but we're here. It's been quite the year. So now we're gonna rank all the movies. 3 best movies. Top 3 movies from 2021, comic book style. I'm your co-host, Jaden Prince. But you can call me Miles Morales.
Hey, Jaden.
Yeah, what's up?
That's actually not what we're doing right now. We're going to do the most anticipated movies of 2022.
Yeah, I guess we are. And that's why I don't do this show alone. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir?
My name is the Migga Montre, aka Monty McFly. And we are going to today get into our top 3 anticipated movies of 2022.
See? You did way better than I did.
That's the.
You know me. I get. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Long day. It's been a long year.
It's been a long year, long day. It's very hot in here. I have to go pee. But at the end, we're gonna begin. So, allow me to. Why don't you kick this off?
Okay.
All right? What are your top 3 most anticipated movies of 2022?
Top 3, right? Number 3, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
We can't really talk about Multiverse Media without Multiverse of Madness, right? We saw the trailer at the end of No Way Home. We know we're getting Strange Supreme versus Baron Mordo versus Sorcerer Supreme Wong versus Doctor Strange versus Shuma Gorath versus Miss America. Like, we're getting a lot of situations going down in this multiverse versus Scarlet Witch. Like, they're still coming, you know, versus Mephisto. Versus...
Oh no! He said the name. He said the name.
I'm kidding. I take it back.
Okay.
But yes, Multiverse of Madness. I really am excited to see next year. I'm really kind of watching to see whether or not it's going to be a beautiful blossoming of the MCU or just a train wreck, because this could be a bad movie, which kind of shows us, you know, the trajectory of where the MCU is going.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Multiverse of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I'm talking to my brother here, who is a huge Spider-Man fan, so please don't hurt me.
Wow.
Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 is coming in at number 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Here's why. I think it's going to be a great movie, but I feel like they're not going to do it because they're already letting us know it's Part 1. So I feel like they're going to show us that in Part 2 is when they're going to do it. But Part 1 is just going to be an intro to everything they're going to do, okay? Part 1 is just going to be an intro. But I'm excited for Miguel O'Hara to get into the mix. I was a big fan of that Future Spider-Man TV show back in the day when it first dropped. I thought it was so dope that we had another version of, before I even knew about Miles Morales, thought it was so dope we had another version of Spider-Man. So yes, Across Spider-Verse Part 1 will be my number 2. My number 1, bro, this Batman movie is about to be ridiculous.
100%.
If they go the route we believe they're going, they're doing the gritty year 1 Batman, still trying to figure out whether or not he kills people. You know, that kind of vibe. He's beating the stank out of people in the trailer. Like, who hits somebody 30 times when they're on the ground like that?
They're already on the ground.
You know what I mean? He's already down, Bruce. Don't let him go.
Let him go.
Up. Bruce Wayne coming through, beating up poor people like there's no tomorrow, man. I'm here for all of it. Then we got our Commissioner Gordon. His name escapes me right now. That dude is an awesome actor. Everything he's been in,
yeah. He is
gonna be great. The Riddler, bro. I think they're gonna do a more militant Riddler, which I feel like hasn't really been done on screen. I mean, definitely hasn't been done live action, but hasn't been done like even in like a game or a TV show or anything like that. And I think that's where Batman would really have a bad time with. Not only is the Riddler putting him into all these traps, but he's also not just trying to have you solve them. He's also trying to kill folks while he's doing it. And that's definitely a different version than we're used to for the Riddler. I'm excited for it, bro. I think Robert Pattinson is going to do a great job. And I just think everybody involved right now, they've been diligent about pushing it back because of COVID and because of everything setbacks. I think we were supposed to get it in October, actually this past October, but they pushed it back, gave themselves some more time for a nice release date. We're going to get it in March, early spring. I'm here for it. What do you think?
Yeah, no, besides that little fluke you have there at number 2, that's a great list, man. That's a great list. It is.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because those movies it's the same movies for me, but in different order.
Okay.
Number 3 for me is Multiverse of Madness. It's like you said, another interesting thing we just learned about this past week. So apparently Marvel's doing reshoots on the movie because No Way Home was so popular with everyone loved everyone coming back. So they're going to be doing more in Multiverse of Madness, which is good. You don't have a name like Multiverse of Madness if you're not doing it. So which shows me that they held back before, which I kind of don't like, but now that they realized it, they're doing it. So, and I think it's funny that, and I'll just, you already talked about Multiverse of Madness. So I'll save that for number 1. But Multiverse of Madness, top 3, May 6th. Those May 6th releases for Marvel tend to do pretty well. So I'm excited to see, that story again, because Doctor Strange, the visuals, everything is really cool. It's really cool stuff. Great action, some great storytelling, because there's a lot of pain there, as we see with Strange Supreme coming back. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, is he the villain of this movie? If Strange Supreme is the villain of the movie, that's insane. That's insane. Coming in number 2 is the Batman. Like you talked about, man, with that, I'm excited to see the Riddler. I haven't seen the Riddler on screen since Jim Carrey. And that was before my time. So technically I still haven't seen the Riddler on, and especially me recently, I just finished watching Death Note. So I'm getting super into like puzzles and riddles, and that mentally, like I'm ready to sit down in the movie theater and try and figure out these riddles with Batman. I'm ready for that. And like you said, with a more militant Riddler, the thing is, the problem with Riddler is, for me, as we see in the games and all the comics, is like as soon as they come face to face, Batman's beating the stank out of him. Period. So I'm trying to see how they make, because a good villain in storytelling should challenge our main character mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I'm trying to see how they physically match up Batman and Riddler, and if they do it at all. So I'm really excited to see that. Number 1, Across the Spider-Verse, man. I love how we're ranking things, how if they're doing it or not. Because you have a great point. They're letting us know ahead of time this is a part 1, so they're probably going to save the doing for part 2. But I think what the writers will do is they're still going to make a great part 1 that's rich with character development and story. So I love how long they take with these movies, man. Look, I just found out the other day, the Spider-Verse 1 took like 4 years to make.
Wow.
And now that came out all the way back in, what was that, 2018?
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. And now this next one's coming out 2022. They took another 4 years on it. So I'm excited to see what they've been cooking up. These Spider-Verse characters coming back. They make a great way of like, okay, you're in this movie. We're not going to give you a full character arc, but you're still going to feel loved and you're still going to feel like you belong and all that stuff, Yeah. I still think they are going to do it. I think they're saving that part, like that cliffhanger for like the last 5 minutes. That's what I think. I think we're still going to get a complete movie. And then once we find out at the end, like, oh snap, what they actually just didn't end up working, So and now like the Spider-Verse is columbalized, and now we get a part 2. I think they're saving that
The Spider-Verse what?
columbalized, 100%.
Columbalized. Spell that.
Columbalized. Amen, sir. Amen.
I'm telling.
Oh yeah, because your wife is an English teacher, and my mom used to do English. And look at us both.
I didn't say globalized. I'm telling.
Don't tell, please. She'll take away my Switch.
Take away my show.
She won't let me do this anymore. All right, well, that's our top 3 movies anticipated 2022.
Yes.
But my question for you is, who is gonna see this? Like, who's gonna see this video? Who's gonna?
You know who's gonna see this video? I think everybody who watches this video, right? They're gonna go down. They're gonna hit like, right? They're gonna comment what they believe. Okay. Then they're gonna click share, and they're gonna share this video with their best friend from elementary school. And that person is actually going to take it to their current professor in college, because that was way back when. And their current professor in college is actually going to show it during their lecture. So they'll be like, look at this video and what they're talking about. I want you all to go and look at this video, like, comment, and share with your mother's and your mother's ex-best friend, because that woman is actually her twin sister that she forgot all about, and find out it's been Mephisto the whole time.
No, the ex-best friend is Mephisto. You guys need to get this video to Mephisto.
Period.
And if I'm not hearing anything from Mephisto, you will be hearing from my lawyers.
Oh, yes.
You'll be hearing from somebody. I think whoever says that automatically clowns themselves.
Period.
If they're not in like a business suit or a tuxedo, or they're like old and white, if you're none of those things and you say you'll be hearing from someone, I'm like, you're going to be hearing from my fist pretty soon.
You're going to be hearing from Matt Murdock.
Right. I'm going to be catching bricks.
Period.
I'm a great lawyer. I'm a great lawyer. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Ex-best friend, Mephisto, he better see the video. Thank you all for watching. Can't wait to read your comments. We love you guys.